Northwestern, Illinois. Ryan Field and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for the Huskies about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Northwestern's offense will get the ball first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So UConn's offense will go to work for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them, and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Scores on the sneak. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Sims. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 45 on his way. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the single back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. The play action fake. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got some room, it was over. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They're working that left side. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Setting up the screen. He breaks a tackle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw at Sims. They go to the wide receiver screen. Still on his feet at the 45. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's blocked. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. It's good, and that was dead solid proof. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UConn going back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. On target to the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Huskies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 21 to Michigan State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
And that is another first down.
The give from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Sims. Makes the catch. It's Ruiz. On the move at the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Ruiz. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Motion from the back. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
You can count on one hand how many kickers in college football today can make that kick. That guy's one of them.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a first down for UConn. They'll move the wide receiver. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Find some fresh air. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Sims. Caught over the middle, it's Woodside. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught behind the line, it's live. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Bob. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UConn going back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he makes the catch. That running back looks as if he'd be at home in the receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their hands full because this is a complete running back. He's not good just blocking or running with the football, but he can catch it as well.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Gonna look downfield again. Right on the money. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. This UConn offense really has it going. They're going to run it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, UConn. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. From the gun. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
29, Northwestern, 12.
And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my bet.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner is stopped. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Spits it out to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Huskies! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. East Carolina is running away with things, and I'm not sure anyone inside that program saw this coming today. They're up by 24 over Rice. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air, it's Sims. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ruiz. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Luck. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He's got him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Ruiz. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. They get through and it's blocked. The UConn offense goes back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Right back to the well. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. On the move, it's Roach. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Pulls it in. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UConn! If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating them time and time again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quick handoff. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Bargava. He's got his man, makes the grab. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking for space. It's Roach.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got his man. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Back to throw. It's Bargava. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bargava. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with a field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack,